workshop that lasts for 2 days has been organized for senior government officials. Finfinne City residents urge the need to implement social media regulation as soon as possible. Hello and welcome to Oromia Broadcasting Network News. I'm Thomas Kamulat with the latest story of the hour. Those were the headlines, now news in detail. A strategic workshop that lasts for 2 days has been organized for senior government officials. According to Fusuma Raga, Chief Staff at Prime Minister's Office, the workshop was opened by Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed. While addressing the workshop, the Premier said government officials should train time and again to effectively play their part in sustaining the historic change and the transformation the country is undergoing. The Premier said all ministers and other government officials at different levels should be model for the public, starting from respecting time, committing themselves for the change and become successful at their respective positions. He urged the ministers to prepare 100 days work plan and mobilize all resources towards succeeding that. The workshop will last 2 days. The Finfinne City Education Bureau said expanding Oromo schools in Finfinne is part of the Oromo struggle, and hence parents should make all the necessary commitments to send their children into these schools. Some parents whose students are learning in different Oromo medium schools in Finfinne City have commented that distance and shortage of transportation are affecting many people to send their children to these schools. They stress that the need to expand similar schools across the city. Concerned officials in Education Bureau of Finfinne City Administration said efforts are being made to address the stated problems and satisfy the growing need of a Oromo medium school in Finfinne City. OBN's Ala Baraka reported. Some bloggers, democracy promoters, and human rights activists said mainstream media and social media users should act responsibly to transform the promising change the country is enjoying to more a democratic chapter. Olmo Biner reports.
Rights fighters talked to OBN concerning the way media outlets should act to strengthen and sustain democracy and a democratization process in the country. They said private media had been reacting only on entertainment rather than reporting political issues due to restrictions from the government.
ቅርብ ጊዜ ድረስ አብዛኞቹ በተለይ በግል ለሚንቀሳቀሱት ሚዲያዎች
Till a recent time, most of private media outlets were obtained themselves from reporting politics. They had been concentrated on reporting other affairs. Politics affairs were left for government media, but there are improvements after the reform, especially for the last 6 months. There are significant changes in this regard. However, the government media still move almost with the same trend, so there should be improvement.
የአንድ ሀገር መንግስት አምባገነን ሲሆን ምንም ጥርጥር የለውም የሚዲያም ቲዮሪ የሚዲያም ይዘት አምባገነናዊ ነው የሚሆነው.
When a government of one country is dictator without any doubt, the media of that country become dictator too. Media is the reflection of that government. This means the policy of a country has its own impact on the media. So it was this approach that had been exercised in our country for the past several decades.
The activists said freedom of expression should be respected. However, there must be regulation of media.
ለምሳሌ እኔ ዛሬ መጥቼ OBN ይሄን አቅርብ ይሄን አታቅርብ ብዬ የመገደብ በዚህ ሌቭል አይደለም.
I can't order, for instance, OBN to do this and don't do that. This is completely against freedom of expression. Freedom of expression is human rights, but there must be regulation that governs us under one shade. The main problem in our country is we don't have institutions. Our justice and executive institutions are very weak, so we have to strengthen them. Most of the time, the goals of media is not to hinder something, rather to teach, inform and entertain. So we can't entertain through propagating crimes. There are some individuals, journalists and even institutions who act irresponsibly. It is a must and obligation of every citizen to act responsibly.
They stress that journalists should work in accordance with the principle of journalism so as to serve the people without any kind of discrimination. They have also said mainstream media have to be agenda setter rather than simply reporting events.
Mainstream media
If there is media that work to report news, it is not good at all. Reporting news is a job of anybody, especially these days. This means they have to be active online. Studio should be used to set agenda. For instance, OBN, OMN and ISAT should be active online. This enhances the trust that people have for social media.
Some residents of Finfinne City have shown support for new regulations the government has been promised to set social media usage. Welcome has compiled their ideas.
Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, on third session for the working year of the parliament said Ethiopia will create strategies and policies to handle the fabrication news on social media.
If we use our mind for positive thinkers, we can handle the so-called fabrication and defamation on social media. Anyone cannot benefit by creating and disseminating false information.
Some residents of Finfinne City, while reflecting on the subject, said the regulation that the Ethiopian government decided to set is the move that should be strengthened.
Social media is a tool for both good and bad occurrences. All social media users should use it with the sense of accountability. If we use it properly, we can benefit a lot, unless it will hinder our developments. Many are using false accounts to create disputes between the people. So all should use its real name and account for the positive development of our country. Everyone should exercise the sense of responsibility while using social media. If violence is, all should face accountability.
Facebook is the combination of both truth and lie. If you stop using Facebook, you will lose many information. So the government should interfere and control the liars, she said.
The government should save the country by formulating a new rule on usage of social media. The people should not be disturbed by the acts of few people. We need the government interference to control the acts.
Farmers in Onkolwabe and Shiruka districts of RC zone witnessed that water points are recovering following effective rehabilitation and conservation works carried out on RC Mountains National Park. Let us trace us the detail.
The RC Mountains National Park is landed over more than 93,000 hectares of land. Of this, the Chulalo and Galamo Mountains Park covers about 79 hectares of land. Previously, due to the destruction of natural resources of the area, the surrounding community used to suffer from soil erosion, drying out of water springs and climate change. However, currently, with the endeavors made to tackle the problem through giving priority for natural resource conservation, the once destructed natural resources have begun to recover. Residents of the area witnessed that endemic animals which are found in RC Mountains National Park and Bali Mountains are returning to their previous area.
Previously, there were different types of trees, but now they are being recovering.
Kakamo
Various animal species such as tiger are being appear in the park.
Farmers of the area said the previously dried water sources are re-emerging, as well as flash flood, which used to wash away the farmers' production, was currently tackled.
This area had no water, however, currently everywhere is water. It is benefiting the downstream communities.
Head of the RC Mountains National Park Forest and Wild Animals Enterprise, Grimatakal Haimanut, said works are underway to increase the revenue earning from tourism by developing the RC Mountains National Park.
Nyala is found in Oromia region alone, specifically in RC and Bali Mountains. So nurturing these endemic animals would play a key role in increasing the income gained from tourism.
He underscored that his enterprise has been working in collaboration with the surrounding community to benefit it.
When the tourists began to flow to the area, the community of the area would be benefited, engaging in various activities.
Well, many thanks for joining us. Enjoy your time.